Hey guys, welcome to the Vault. This is episode 6 of Clinkvision. This is the last portion of our first round of Critics Corner, and it'll be featuring Jacobo and Aurelian.
Yeah, and you guys will probably notice this is we're short a couple people here. So we don't have Aurelian or Jacobo with us. But the reason why is there is a language barrier. So we want to make sure that we're giving everyone a comfortable space to kind of present their work and feel good about what they're doing. And it would have been a little bit cumbersome, I think, to try to kind of navigate that. But these are two of the most talented clinkers out there. So, I think the beauty of this is they presented some great work already to Casey. And Casey has a really good rapport and understanding of how to communicate best. So I think, it's cool that we're going to kind of see this without the artists here, but also knowing that, these are two folks that really need that much guidance from what I understand, because everything they put out to me is just incredible. I mean, I think Casey, you can kind of elaborate if you like, or, either way, you're going to be driving from here on out, man. I love that you're here, because what it does for me, Casey, is it allows me to sit back and think about what I'm going to say to Leon next.
Well, let me just say that these two designers are two of the best that we have. Absolutely. They're so phenomenal. They are, they're some of my favorite people to work with. And they're both like so insanely talented. And yeah, and when we say designers from around the world contribute to Clink, like, we mean it. I mean, these two guys are great examples of that, and we're so lucky to have them contribute their designs to Clink. So yeah, so let's dive in. So the first one is Aurelien. He's from France, and the guy is just a beast of a talent. And the project that we gave him was the ultimate Canadian mascot, which I feel like we actually need a better name than that. I think that's a cool sort of project, like sort of directive for him, but it needs a better name. So maybe, like, I was thinking, in Leon, you could yay or nay this as the resident Canadian, but I was thinking like Canada Pride, or something like that. I don't know, something to think about. All right, so let's dive in. So the concept is, how do we take
Casey, as you're about to drive, right? I could sense. I've been working with Leon for quite a while, and I just saw his face. Canadian Pride is off the table.
Okay.
He's not going to do that
one. I don't know. Something.
That was a no vote. That was a no vote with his eyes.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Right. We'll work on that one.
We'll figure it out. All right, but the idea is to come up with the ultimate mascot that represents the iconic Canadian animals from coast to coast, right? From West Coast to East Coast, and this sort of combine them into some sort of one hybrid wild version. So we have it started out here with this, orca, grizzly bear. We have the beaver tail, waffle tail. I mean, phenomenal as always. I mean, one thing to keep in mind with Aurelien is his amazing, spectacular use of shadow and like thick line, but everything still tells a story. He is the best clinker at this, at balancing the sort of boldness that embroidery wants with storytelling. Yeah, so another phenomenal. I mean, one thing I love about this is the sort of flowing nature, right, of it. Yeah. I think it's really cool. Again, like a hat is a wide canvas, and this one like would fit a hat like really well. This one again would be phenomenal. No matter what concept we do, we got to have a maple leaf in there, and this one does it. I mean, they wouldn't even let a McDonald's enter Canada without a maple leaf added to its logo.
Yeah,
we have to add a maple leaf to our logo, right?
Yeah.
So that one's phenomenal. And then here's the last one here, which is pretty freaking badass.
Yeah, that thing is awesome.
I mean, like out for blood, right?
That's what Leon that's what Leon looks like when someone steals the last poutine.
I mean, phenomenal.
I like the depth on that one too.
Yes.
No,
And
this thing is intense, man. This thing is intense.
Yeah,
Yes, absolutely.
I like the last two a lot.
Yeah. I think I
I
agree.
like them for completely different reasons, though. As funny as that sounds.
To me, the second to last one looks like super symmetrical and like logo-ish.
Yeah,
Mhm.
The other one to me feels like it's a beast, man.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. I like it for two completely different reasons. I feel like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, logo 3 is the most like mascot-y.
Yeah, it's one that you would like brand a team with, kind of.
Yeah,
Right.
but in a weird way, I feel like both of them work like that.
So I actually feel like this one is has an intensity, right? Like a fighting spirit to it, but
Yeah.
it has a kindness,
Mhm.
which is a Canadian attribute. There's a sort of like,
Yeah,
there's like an approachability to this one. This one's full murder squad.
yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I really like this logo, but it might not be right one for the hat.
Maybe. I mean, Murder Squad is dope too. I mean,
They're both very marketable. I feel like that's what I'm saying. I like them for
yeah.
two different reasons, and I feel like they both work equally. I mean,
This is
Leon,
the kind. This is the kind of hat to me that like Leon and I watch a lot of hat battles, and Jason too, where people take out hats and like show off old things that like kind of. This one to me looks like the kind of logo that like 10 years from now people are like, my God, you have that one.
yeah.
That's what this one says to me. There's certain logos like that to me, and this is one of them.
Yeah.
This one doesn't scream Canada to me though.
That's the only thing. It's kind of, I feel like you kind of lose that a little bit. I get like the antlers and stuff like that, but it's I don't know.
So I agree with you, Leon. But what if we increased? Hold on here. What if we went full Canada, made this bigger,
And put the maple leaf on there as a tattoo.
Yeah.
I mean, does that not go with this crazy theme of this guy? It needs to be bigger, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Canadian tattoo would be a must. Kind of like the old Blue Jay logo, the muscle bird.
Exactly. Right. Hold on here. It's an awful.
Are you on a mouse or are you doing it with a laptop?
I'm using a tablet.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's not bad.
Here, I don't know if I can show you. So this is what I'm using. I'm using it's called a Wacom tablet. And then I use this pen here.
Okay.
That
makes sense.
Yeah. So what's cool about this tool is that I can get like it's pressure sensitive. So if I want to do like a fine line, I can do that, or I can push and do something big. Yeah. It also like captures my hand.
It's just not good at maple leafs.
Thank you.
No, I was gonna say the reason why I asked is I was like, damn, if you drew that with a mouse, that's pretty good.
I'm doing so this one has another problem, which is the height problem. It's actually more
right. What if we lost the ultra thin on the back?
Yes. So I think so that would be my feedback would be to put the fin back here.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of getting lost in the antlers too.
What is kind of the dark thing behind the antlers? Is that like dorsal?
This here? This is his other paw.
No,
at the top behind the head.
This is
right above the tattoo.
The whale fin, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So Casey, now we've had you on the show probably 20 times, right? Now in different capacities. How frustrated do you get? And it's not about Aurelian. It's almost every one of these designs. When you're looking at them with us, you say the same thing, like about the height and going wider, right? So like, how do you keep your cool when you're saying that over and over again?
How do I keep my cool? I think it's because it's a challenge for me too.
Yeah.
It's like it's when you approach a project, you don't necessarily, I don't know, you want to approach it without that problem. But then I always sort of say, like, how can I create the best version of this character or this logo or tell this best story? And then I to create the sketch, and then I'm like, okay, now how do I make it wide?
This thing looks cool as hell. It actually looks better without that dorsal fin up there.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think so too.
It looked almost too crowded over there before.
It was too crowded. I think I would adjust the antlers like a little bit in this direction.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, maybe even make them more exaggerated.
Yeah, I noticed on some of the other designs, he had the beaver waffle in the tail of the orca.
Yeah, how do we feel about
on
that?
here? Or?
It doesn't. I don't know. Does it?
Well, I'll be honest. I don't like it just added to the regular orca dorsal fin, right? You know, if we were to do it, we should go full. You know.
Yeah, that looks a little.
It doesn't look as cool.
Maybe it doesn't look as cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's too much. I mean, this is a scary MFer, huh?
I like this thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. I think this is great, and I think the tattoo is awesome.
And we don't like to talk. We're not talking colors of hats anymore, but it could be made even more Canadian by the colors utilized on the hat.
I mean, 100%. The colors are going to make it for sure. All right, great. Any last comments before we move on?
No, I think this thing's.
I mean, it's amazing how many concepts he did in such a short amount of time.
It's incredible, right? I know. The guy's like phenomenal. All right, so let's move to Jacobo. So Jacobo did the one-armed bandits. He nailed it too. I mean, again, Jacobo's the hardest working clinker out there, like 100%. That dude, if I give him a job to do, it's shocking how fast he is, and how high quality it is. It's absolutely phenomenal. And this is no different. So I have a few sort of thoughts about the design that I want to get out of the way. One is, again, like negative space. So this foot, for instance, like you can make it look, you can help yourself out by making it,
bringing it down some,
just bringing it down, like just adding a little separation instantly helps it read easier.
Yeah.
There's some other sort of little ticky-tacky things, like showing the top of the box here, for instance, to help sell the idea of like, this is a bandana, right?
Yeah, it makes it look clearer.
Yep, it's just a little clearer. I would actually make this a little bit bigger too. Again, that negative space is so important. That knee, adding that knee. Okay, but here's the philosophical question that we have to debate. So it's called the one-armed bandits. I mean, does he have two arms here?
I mean, I only see one arm.
Okay.
And then a lever.
Right, but the lever is what gives it its name.
Yeah, I know. That's what the one arm on a slot machine is, that lever stuff.
Yeah.
But maybe that's like representing as like a false arm because he does technically still have one arm.
Right. So I agree with that too. That he has one arm here, and that's sort of funny about it. Like the name comes from the fact that this gambling box, steal your money box, has one arm on it, but this guy actually has one real arm. I feel torn.
I like it like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do too.
I think that arm looks so cool, man.
Yeah,
I agree.
With the hand,
it adds a lot of personality.
Yeah.
He's running. Yep. Okay. So here's another philosophical question.
The
I'm not a
cherries?
gambling person, but cherries are good, right?
I don't know. I don't gamble
They
either.
are
I don't either.
traditionally, yeah. Well,
I wish I
and
paid attention to the cat and the the four leaf clover a little closer.
Right. Now we need to send cherries as a good
Yeah.
symbol to Aaron.
Yeah.
yeah.
But what's it-
I
what's
think
it
it's
bet?
more about matching. I think it's more
Matching,
about
yeah.
matching, if I'm not
It's got to
mistaken.
match, right? I agree. But what is the symbol then?
Well, I think
Like,
that
what are cherries?
the cherries being the jackpot is kind of funny because by the time they finally won, he's already
Uh-huh.
running away.
He's running away.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
like that's kind of how I read it.
Okay. So I like that too. So one of the other things is I like the coins spitting out, obviously, but there should be like a trail.
Jason
poop
loves
and
those.
money.
The
Poop and
trail.
money.
Jason loves it.
No, I think
I
it
know.
should be. I think there should be. I think that's cool as hell.
Yeah, if you
I think
can
so,
connect it
too.
to the money falling out of the
Yeah.
front as he's running away. Yeah, I agree.
Like this.
Yeah. So I kind of feel like we should like do one here and do, the coins should be falling this way, right?
Or what if he's almost like throwing them in?
Okay, so here's my other thing. So he's robbing, right? He's the one-armed bandit. He's stealing money. Obviously, money should be spilling out of him. I think that's important because it actually sells the story of the slot machine. But do we do it to make it the trilogy, right? Because we know that Jacobo's working on part 3. Do we add the bag
You know
and
what?
put the
I was
hand here
thinking
with the
that, but
thing?
I don't know, man.
And we
I
do
feel
the
like if you add a bag, it's gonna take away from the fact that he has like stripes on. You know what I mean?
well, we can do
Like,
stripes here. Look, boom, stripes. And we got his hand here. Yeah, I can do better than that. I did a crappy job.
but what color would the bag be?
Off white.
Yeah, it would be the bag color, of course.
That potato sack color.
Yeah. All right, so we got the.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me finish it here. Oh, we got the back, and then boom. All right, hold on here. Let me.
Not bad.
Yeah, I can. Yep,
I mean, it's kind of awesome, right?
I think so.
Pretty good. And then maybe it's got the break in it with the coin popping out.
I don't want to be the contrarian.
Sure, please do.
I actually liked it the way it was.
I did too. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I think
feel like you just kind of almost overshooting your target with that one. Like, it's not that it's bad. I just kind of feel like the simplicity of it kind of makes it seem like he's a burglar. You know what I mean? And I feel like with it, it's kind of like more like, well, duh. You know what I mean? Like, not as in like, a bad way, but I'm saying it just seems more like that's what you would expect.
All right, hold on here.
Maybe it would look better to me if I saw, like, if it was like, maybe it's kind of deceptive because I'm seeing it like kind of sketched, and not what it would look like. We're trying to envision.
I think it looks good. I don't think that it doesn't look good. I think it does look good like that. I just kind of feel like I kind of like the first thing that caught my eye about it was how simple it was. I was kind of like, oh damn, that's really clever.
Or would the act of stealing the money be the 3 things not matching?
Yeah, for
Do you
sure.
know what I mean? Like, could the act of stealing the money be depicted in the 3 things on the front not matching?
Yeah, you put a cherry, a diamond, and
yeah, you do like 3 different logos there.
Yeah,
and that's the theft.
I think it really goes down to what's going to be part 3, because if this is part 2, presumably from the money grabbing one, does part 3 get even bigger? So maybe like now he's grabbed the bag's running away. Part 2, he's grabbed the bag. Part 3, is it the vaults, or is it like what's bigger than that? It just depends on where you go on part 3, I think.
So I can tell you that the part 3 doesn't have a bag, and I don't think it will have a bag.
Yeah.
So what ties it together is the gold coin. They all are going to have the same like gold coins, which I think is, they obviously all will be done in Jacobo's amazing style.
Yeah.
I kind of like no bag, actually. Now that you say it, it's like simple. I think maybe we figure out like I kind of don't like where I place the coins.
Yeah, I think they should be like falling down towards his leg, like under the arm.
Because if you make part 3 look like this style, where if you put them together, they all look like they're all running in the same direction, it'll look really cool, I think.
Yes, totally. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. We'd have to experiment with how the coins go. But okay, but let's go back to the spinners or whatever these are called. Yeah, do we make one cherries, one a diamond? I think they should be bad. I don't know what bad means, but I think they should be
as long as they're not matching.
Or you know what?
Yeah, right. I think they should be like.
What about this? Can you make them look like they're spinning? Like, when you pull the slot machine, they start spinning, right? And you don't know if you won until they stop. Well, this guy's running away after you started spinning, and you don't get your money then.
Right. All right. So maybe we got the symbols. Maybe yes. So maybe here we go. We can do
some type of motion or something. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know.
Is there a way to depict motion just by having them placed in different spots in the?
Yeah, that's a good idea too.
I think that's probably better than trying
to add motion lines.
Put the diamond like halfway.
Yeah, like the diamond like lower, and then.
I'm a little worried that the logo would be like obscure. This is already sort of tiny, and it would be obscured.
Maybe just pick simpler designs.
I mean, one idea could be to add a swoop. Yeah, I think a simpler designs is a good idea. That's why
maybe like a coin, a diamond, and something else.
Or just like the card suits, right? So
yeah. That was another thing I was thinking, but
because even the cherry is going to be small. Those are small details.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cherry's super detailed, right? And I think cherries is we need to do some Googling, but cherries are good. I think we don't be good, right?
Well, I think I don't want. I mean, I'm just guessing here. I think he was trying to create a scenario where someone won and he was taken off with their money.
Right.
Okay.
If that's what it feels like to me, but
okay. I mean, if that's the case, then it should be cherries, right?
It could be, but it also, I guess it's all about perspective. Like it could be the fact that like the way he stole it is like what we're saying is like, you know what? No, you're not going to win today.
Right.
Here's a bad combination.
Yeah. It could be like cherry, lemon or something,
Right. But none of it. I don't know off the top of my head anything about those symbols. I gotta be honest with you. I don't even know.
I don't know enough about.
I've never once gambled in a casino.
All the machines are different. All the symbols are completely random, like what they mean on each machine.
I think they're like themed, right? Depending on whatever the thing is.
Yeah. Traditionally, like cherries and diamonds and coins are good. Bars are the bad ones.
I wonder if there's an opportunity to do something somewhat like an Easter egg type thing here, like putting something there that like that has a secret meaning to.
I mean, we could do like 3 skulls, something that represents, that you failed, something that everyone would understand.
Oh yeah, like a skull, like maybe a
Or what's a symbol of a burglar? Other, I don't even know what that would be.
Almost looks like a minion now.
I don't know. Skull could be too
detailed too.
too detailed. Yeah. I don't think that works. I kind of think cherries.
Yeah, I think it's tough though because of how small those are going to be.
We could get that right.
Yeah. All right.
First of all, we can get that right. He's got two. First, there's a few things. Like one, he's got three of them.
Yeah, you just do one.
We get rid of the leaf.
It's tough because you don't want him to look like a cash register.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if like it almost be better to make his eyes the three things, kind of move everything, shift it up. You know what I mean? If his mouth is
this his eye section.
Yeah, because it would be higher. Yeah, it'd be higher up. So find a way to make it kind of get incorporated into the bandana somehow.
I think right now, too much.
Because right now it looks like he's got two mouths. Like the mouth would be that, and then the coin slide's almost his other mouth. Right?
I don't know. I kind of like it the way it is. I think it's
too.
very definitive by that lever on the side. I think
I low key this is my favorite design out of all of them, and I felt that way the moment I saw that shit.
You see, I didn't think those three slots were like his mouth until he erased it. So like, oh, it kind of looks like a mouth now. So I don't know if that's
I kind of get where you coming from, but also in the same sense though, just because you have a mouth doesn't mean you don't have a hole where the money's falling out of, even if you thought that was the mouth.
So when I actually originally pitched the idea, Jacobo, one of my ideas was, could you make the spinners be his like gritted teeth, right? I thought that was like a most common, like they should be three teeth. But then the way he did it, it's pretty clear that whatever this is called, this tray, is the mouth, and he's like barfing up the coins. To me, this looks like a nose or whatever.
Yeah,
I might make the eyes a little bit bigger. I think that could help with things. Maybe even. You
know what's interesting? After all of this deliberation, we're back to where he started with just some negative space.
Basically,
I mean, he's phenomenal. He's one of the best for a reason.
Yeah.
Because those three spots looks like the mouth now. That's all I'm saying.
No. These look like the mouth.
The three where the cherries are.
See, it doesn't look like that to me.
Not to me.
The mouth looks like at the bottom where the coins are popping out.
I think you're fixated on it, Leon. I think colors are gonna help out.
Yeah, probably.
Nice.
And there's not a lot of human slot machines.
No. very few.
Totally new.
Yeah, he looks like a minion bandit now to me for some reason.
You know what he looks like to me? He looks fucking badass to me.
I'm not saying it doesn't look badass. It's just a badass look.
I could lose the stocking hat though.
What?
No,
man.
Come on, Jason.
I mean, if you do anything with the stocking hat, I would make it have like it falling off him, maybe.
Okay.
Get that little separation. Just get that real look that he's really running.
No, that could be doable. Like it's like kind of popping off his head a little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay,
But I think
hold on.
It's just a little distracting to me.
Really? I think it looks.
Yeah.
I think it looks.
I don't know. I like it so much.
Man, this logo's like it's got a street.
Oh yeah, I'm
but it's got a street feel to it to me. Like it's just I don't know.
It definitely, you know what it feels like? It feels like Streetwear 1.0, sort of like when it was hitting big. Like it could, live alongside. It could live alongside Atom Bomb.
Now he's bald.
Right.
Now, hold on. It needs something, but let's do Jason's idea of the.
My idea was to remove it completely. and that's a terrible idea. Now that I see it,
Yeah, that's no bueno.
Almost as bad as liking Superman.
I'll let that go right now.
Yeah, it could be like it's fallen off.
Yeah. Now that I saw that it was gone, it needs to be there.
Needs to be there.
Yeah. Forget I said anything.
We can never.
Yeah,
forget.
I think it should just go back. Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
All right, so we're back to where he started again. Jacobo has stumped everybody.
Don't mess
We
with
did have a
greatness.
little motion on the arm though.
Well, I get this thing is like, no, but you were right. You know, Casey, the one thing I take away from what you just did with us is like that, like separation, like what you did to kind of more definitively kind of show off the legs and whatnot to make it look.
Yeah.
It makes it look even more like active. Do you know what I mean? Like like it's more alive.
100%. And I'm telling you, like that is going to pay off in embroidery, like, you know, because the hat is a pretty small canvas, and so, you know, anything
Yeah,
you
I
can do
agree.
to help.
And you can
Anything-
tell he intentionally leaned him back too, right? Because
Yes.
Jacobo's following the rules.
I mean, he did. Yeah, right. I mean,
He's
leaning back is-
incorporating that stuff.
Yeah, definitely. No, it's phenomenal.
Yeah. Wow, this is badass, man.
Yeah, it
Just
is.
can't wait.
Yeah. So the one change you made is going to make this thing a true iconic logo.
I think so.
And the 25 minutes we spent trying to change it meant very little other than it's an unsolvable riddle.
You know what though I love about this last one is that it
Yeah.
just goes to show how different each one was, right? I mean, everyone brought its own problems we
Yeah.
had to solve.
Yeah.
Everyone sort of brought its own discussion, and it wasn't just like it was like a very complicated conversation for all of them. I love that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
This is awesome. Hey, Casey, I got to thank you for this, because you really did allow us in to kind of see how this works. And I mean, our viewers, I think, are going to appreciate this as much as we did.
100%.
We did, for those viewers out there that are kind of like following along with us, like we filmed all of these round twos in succession. And it was impressive watching Casey go from one to the other. And kind of work through this with each of the different artists. This was impressive. And it's got me wanting more.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's got me wanting more. And again, Casey, thank you so much for taking us through this. Thanks for spending the time with us.
My pleasure.
I soaked this all up, and this time just flew by. And I think Jason, Munfu, and Leon would suggest the same.
Absolutely.
You guys have any last words before we hand it over to Leon to wrap up for the evening?
Just think it's really cool some of the stuff that we didn't use. There's other clinkers out there trying to take their stab at it. Shout out to Manny, and I think Josh did the lamb chop. But just we can't wait to wrap this up and do it all over again.
Definitely.
That's right.
Yeah, let's make this a regular thing. Thank you guys for giving us this platform. We appreciate everything you do for Clink and the whole fitted community, and this has been a blast.
Yeah.
So fun.
Well,
Thank
thanks so much, Casey. And Leon, big fella, it's time to take us away.
All right. Make sure you guys like, rate, review, subscribe to the channel. We'll be back with the next round of Clinkvision. We love doing this for you guys. But drop a like and drop a comment below. Until next time, stay fitted. We'll catch you guys soon. We're out.
See you, everybody.
Peace.